Welcome everyone. I am Panna manifested on the screen. Many times our identity is hidden, but we manifest in different ways. Sometimes I'm my wife. I take on someone else's identity. And that's fine because that's what I need. I needed some good things out of her to get. I need something very good from Panna Shah today. And so I assume her identity in order to manifest. And that's quite okay to do. Let's talk about immunity community. In building up immunity community, I'm going to introduce to you a cranial nerve, which is most fascinating and is extremely important for immunity. And that's the vagus nerve. Vagus nerve is the 10th nerve that comes out. And then it covers almost all the areas of the body. Everywhere, it goes everywhere. One of my anatomy teachers said, "Can you describe the course of the vagus nerve?" I was asking a demonstrator in the first year of my science, of my MBBS. And so everybody tried to do it. And he shook his head. No, vagus comes from somewhere. And then it goes everywhere. We don't even know where it goes, but it goes. I love that statement because that is exactly what vagus nerve is. Vagus nerve is vagabond, is moving, is just moving around. That's why the nerve term vagus. Vagabond means wanderer. That's the exact meaning of vagus nerve. Wanderer, if you translate vagus nerve. And it's really wonders. And it is one of the balancing things in life. So if you are really very uptight, if you're very, a lot of things happen in our life to make us uptight. And and vagus nerve therefore is the reins to pull us back into the poise, into the calmness, into the posture, into relaxation, into a mode which is healing and not destroying. So the vagus nerve has every important aspect physiologically and also body mind function. It goes on, and most of the organs, the healthy function of digestion, heart, lungs, talk about it, and endocrine system, everything the vagus nerve, tone of the vagus nerve controls. So I want to introduce that before we go into more details, and we'll be doing this more and more because vagus nerve is itself is a journey. And I'm just going to make some of the aspects of that. Once the vagus tone is higher, it creates inflammatory cellular response. In other words, immune system is activated. And this is a very interesting thing. It's just like uh, blood sugar. When you have sugar, the insulin gets activated. But similarly, vagus nerve activates the immune system. Now, there are a number of techniques, and we'll just mention some, and we'll go into details in next, no, some of the other later recordings of this. But some of the simple techniques that can stimulate the vagus nerve are very simple. For example, when we get in the morning, we go to the sink and we wash our face, cold water. Cold water stimulates vagus nerve. Coldness, anytime you have cold ice bath or cold water shower, whatever, coldness. Then comes, we also did a little bit of humming. Humming stimulates the vagus nerve. We did that. And then some people have a habit of singing in the shower. How many do that, you know? Raise yourself a hand if you ever did it. And so singing or chanting and any of the chanting you want to do. And chanting is a repetition. When we repeat the chants work in the following way. When you repeat it over and over and over and over, our system gets used to it. Our system says, I know this. I've done this before. It gets easier and easier and easier. When you do things few times, it becomes mechanical, isn't it? You don't have to then think about what you're doing. Same way the chanting is, when you chant like that, automatically our system relaxes, the vagus nerve tone goes up. So any type of chanting we do, bhajans or whatever, if you do it repeatedly, then of course we know the yoga and Tai Chi and whatever one details right now, but that prayer, meditation is all the mindful area, the body area, the mindful area, meditation, and the breath, slow, deep breath. We've all known about that. That also causes that. And then something else is interesting, and that is, of course, we know the exercises when you exercise, not in a fast paced gymnasium. A fast paced gymnasium is actually increases the other hormones. But a slow practices that we do that really uh, improves the vagus tone. And then uh, socializing, right? Every morning when we see each other, when you come up, you know, hi, hello, good morning, you know, hi, hello, smiling and saying hello, socializing in any form is also increases the vagus tone. And then we do the laughter. We laugh, smile, and we laugh. That really is phenomenal way to increase the vagal tone. So there are see these some of them. There are more we can talk about, but any of these you begin doing, you will increase your vagal tone, and it's beneficial because the blood pressure goes down, the pulse gets better, and your entire system relaxes.